Thank you for joining us. I'm Lily Davidson.
And I'm Maggie Baker, and this is the Patriot Press.
Even though they are only 6 years old, the track and field team have quickly grown to the largest sports team on campus.
The team currently does not have a field to call their own, so one student wants to know why. Patriot Press's Gerardo Martinez has the details.
The tennis team has their courts, the soccer team has their pitch, and the track and field team, well, they take whatever they can get.
It's really weird not having a track for ourselves and working on technique, and because we're track, so you need to have a track to have track.
The track and field team currently uses 2 locations.
Sprinters and jumpers go back and forth between doing stuff on a little grass track that we've made up on the intramural field and sometimes at Grace.
The UT Tyler's track and field team is allowed to use this track, but at very specific times. They could only use it before 8:30 in the morning and 5 in the afternoon, and that's if one of Grace's athletic teams is not already using it.
It's really inconvenient because we can't just go out there when we want to use it. We have to go by someone else's time.
But none of these issues have hindered the track team from bringing home the glory.
I think we're pretty successful for a fairly young program. We're 6 years old now, and last year we won the men's and women's conference championship.
To compare, here's how last season's official rosters stacked up. The 3rd largest roster was baseball with 45 students. Soccer came in 2nd with 61, and track and field had the largest roster with a total of 69 students.
All of us wants to win conference again. Some of us wants to go to nationals, and we can't do that if we don't put time and effort into the track. We're ASC champions here. We're not scrubs. I mean, we deserve our own track.
Vice President for Student Affairs Howard Patterson agrees, but there are 2 major hurdles.
It's always been one of my goals to get a track on campus. So we've been talking about it for a long time. The challenge is where to put it.
Patterson says there are 2 possible locations.
Originally we thought we would put it across to the street just south of Eagles Landing.
The track would be part of a full sports complex. This complex would include a small stadium and 3 fields.
So the next most likely location for that is what's called the rec sports field.
But there is a problem. The sites are not leveled and would require a lot of groundwork. And the next hurdle?
We have the money to do the architectural work to figure out what's going to go where and what needs to take place. We have no money to go in and physically do anything.
This location would cost about $1.5 million. And the one across the street
is probably a $10 or more million project.
Vice President for Student Administration Jesse Acosta says student tuition cannot be used to fund this type of project.
And since it involves a sport, an NCAA sport, we won't use student tuition money to fund that, to create that. They could use student fee money, and athletic fee money to do it, but both those would require a student led committee, to actually approve the use of the funds for that.
And after that, the Board of Regents will also have to approve of it.
Until we get to the point where we can conduct a vote and the vast majority of students on campus vote to increase their fee to be able to build these facilities, it can't happen. It just can't, because the money's not there.
But this hasn't stopped Stonestreet from staying optimistic.
It's awesome that they're acknowledging that we do have a need for it, and we're going to push because that's what we want.
And above all, none of these hurdles have stopped the track and field team from giving it their all, no matter what surface they have to practice on.
You really see how much work we put into it when it comes down to that last race.
I would say I would wish us the very best of luck, but we don't need it. All we gotta do is just keep practicing.
With the Patriot Press,
ready, go!
I'm Gerardo Martinez.
Acosta added UT Tyler officials will soon meet up for a master planning phase for future projects.
In the meeting, they will discuss President Mabry's vision for the university and how they can help achieve it. For the Patriot Press, I'm Lily Davidson.
And I'm Maggie Baker, broadcasting what matters most.